You wake up and the first thing you reach for is a distraction because you cannot bear the weight of your own silence. You are terrified of the person who exists behind the noise, the one who has been waiting for years to be acknowledged, the one you have consistently betrayed for the sake of comfort. You tell yourself that tomorrow is a fresh start, a blank slate where the version of you that is disciplined and focused will finally emerge. But you know that is a lie you tell to survive the evening. The truth is that you are aging in real time, and the gap between who you are and who you were supposed to be is widening into a canyon that you may soon find impossible to cross. You treat your life as if it is a rehearsal for a performance that never actually begins. You think you have time, but time is the only thing that is currently destroying you piece by piece as you trade your potential for the cheap dopamine of a screen or the hollow validation of people who do not care if you succeed or fail. The morning is not a beginning for you, it is an interrogation you choose to avoid. When the light hits your eyes, your first instinct is to negotiate with the clock, to bargain for 5 more minutes of unconsciousness, because the reality of your obligations feels like a cage. You are living as a slave to your impulses, a leaf caught in a gale of your own indecision. You speak of discipline as if it is a far-off destination you will reach once the stars align, but discipline is the immediate and painful rejection of the person you have allowed yourself to become. It is the cold realization that no one is coming to save you, no mentor will appear to fix your broken habits, and no stroke of luck will compensate for a decade of mediocrity. You are standing in a house that is slowly burning down, and you are preoccupied with the color of the curtains. Look at your hands and realize they have done nothing of substance for months. Your mind is a cluttered basement of half-finished ideas and abandoned resolutions. You carry the weight of your regrets like a second skin, yet you refuse to shed it because the pain of change feels more threatening than the slow rot of staying the same. You are afraid of the work. You are afraid of the isolation that comes with greatness. You would rather be liked by the crowd than respected by the man in the mirror. You have mastered the art of looking busy while remaining stagnant, a performance of productivity that fools everyone except the nagging voice in the back of your skull that reminds you, every night before sleep, that you are a fraud. You must understand that the universe does not care about your intentions. It only responds to the physical reality of your movements. Every time you choose the path of least resistance, you are effectively burying the best version of yourself in a shallow grave. You are killing the hero of your own story and replacing him with a spectator who watches life pass by from the sidelines. The Stoic does not seek to feel good. The Stoic seeks to be right with his own nature, and your nature is screaming for a challenge that you are too cowardly to provide. You have coddled your ego until it has become a bloated, fragile thing that breaks at the first sign of criticism or hardship. The pressure you feel is not an accident. It is the result of years of accumulated debt to your own soul. You owe yourself a life of depth, and you are paying in the currency of shallow distractions. Stop waiting for the feeling of motivation to strike you like lightning. Motivation is a fickle friend that deserts you when the temperature drops or the task gets heavy. You need a cold, calculated commitment to the unpleasant. You need to learn how to exist in the discomfort until it becomes your natural habitat. You need to stop talking about what you are going to do and start observing the pathetic reality of what you are actually doing. The clock is ticking in a room where you are the only OC. Every second is a heartbeat you will never get back. Every wasted hour is a permanent scar on the map of your potential. You are not late in life. You are simply refusing to start. You are standing at the edge of the water complaining that it is too cold while others are swimming to distant shores. Your fear of failure is actually a fear of the effort required to succeed. You would rather stay in the dark where your flaws are hidden than step into the light where your inadequacies are exposed. There is a version of you that survived the fire, but you are still afraid of the match. You keep searching for the how because you are too terrified to face the why. Why are you content with being a shadow? Why do you allow your phone to dictate the architecture of your thoughts? Why do you treat your body like a trash heap and your mind like a playground for ghosts? You are haunted by the ghost of the person you could have been, and that ghost follows you into every room, watching you waste another day, another morning, another breath. The morning ritual is not about coffee or planners. It is about the violent reclamation of your will. It is the moment you decide that your impulses no longer run the ship. It is the silence where you look at the day and realize it is a battlefield, and you are currently unarmed. You must become the architect of your own suffering before life imposes a suffering on you that has no meaning. Choose the pain of the gym, the pain of the difficult conversation, the pain of the deep work, or you will eventually be forced to endure the pain of a meaningless end. 2. You think you are special because you understand the philosophy, but understanding is worthless without embodiment. You can quote the masters while living like a servant. You can read the books while your life remains a disaster of unmanaged desires. The true test is not what you know, but what you can endure without complaining. Can you sit in a room alone and not lose your mind? Can you work for a year without applause? Can you face the fact that you have wasted the last 5 years and still find the strength to not waste the next 5 minutes? The world is designed to keep you asleep. It wants you distracted, hungry, and envious. It wants you to believe that you are a victim of circumstances so that you never take responsibility for the choices that led you here. But you are the common denominator in every failure you have ever had. You are the one who stayed in bed. You are the one who said just this once. You are the one who settled for good enough. Until you accept that you are the villain in your own story, you can never become the protagonist. You are currently dying. This is not a metaphor. Your cells are dividing, your heart is beating a finite number of times, and the sun is setting on your opportunities. The urgency you feel is not anxiety, it is your mortality trying to wake you up. Listen to the silence. It is telling you that you are running out of chances. It is telling you that the person you want to be is tired of waiting for you to grow up. The door is closing. The light is fading. You are standing in the hallway, holding on to your excuses as if they were gold, while the real treasure is being carried away by the wind. There is no resolution here. There is no 5-step plan that will fix the fundamental rot of a life without purpose. There is only the choice you make when you put this down. Do you return to the fog, or do you finally admit that you are the one holding the blindfold? The morning is coming, whether you are ready for it or not. The question is whether you will meet it as a master or as a victim. The weight of your existence is entirely on your shoulders, and the floor is beginning to crack.